Hi everybody. So I'm just driving back from London. I've just done a launch today for the incredible Stacey, and then a second launch for her direct, the amazing Elisa. So I'm just driving back and just been having a few thoughts, and I've been on the road for about 3 hours now. So I've just been thinking about a couple of things that I thought would be quite useful to record. It is night time, which is why obviously it's really dark, this recorder, so you can barely see me, but I am here. So a couple of things that I've been thinking about on the way back are some network marketing don'ts. Okay, now it's really important to know how to learn how to do network marketing, but I think it's also really important to learn how not to do network marketing as well. And something that's really served me well was quite early on in my business, I became Facebook friends or social media friends with people that did, in my opinion, network marketing incredibly badly. The way they work their business gives network marketing a bad name. You know, we all know somebody that knows somebody that, you know, someone that was constantly on their Facebook with endless product sales, desperate, pushing, etc., etc. And it actually was really good for me to see somebody really work their business really poorly, because it taught me what not to do. So a couple of things that I learned not to do was by following people that were really desperate about their products. They'd be like, please try my products, they are really good, please. Coming across really desperate. You know, if you're working for a company and you love the product or service that much that you would recommend it regardless to any income, you don't need to be desperate to get your products out there. You just need to talk about them from your perspective, and that'll be enough. Another thing as well is coming across really angry. There are some people I've seen that are just so angry about people that don't understand what they're doing to themselves, or maybe they do understand but they don't care. And sometimes you just have to be okay about that. And a really, really great thing that worked really well for me was I joined a few Facebook pages that were for vegans, because with this business it started to open my eyes a little bit, and there are some amazing people on the groups on there that have led a vegan lifestyle, and they are kind and they are caring, and they just want to inform and help and educate and just teach people how to also lead a vegan lifestyle. And then there are people on the pages that are just angry, like that, so much so that there are pages made called Vegans Who Don't Argue. So some of the angry people on there were very highly passionate about not eating anything that's derived from an animal, and I get that, I completely get that, but they were just, rather than being kind and compassionate and helping and teaching, they were just mad. They were just angry. They were like, anybody that eats animals, anything to do with animals, is a killer, a murderer, blah blah. And don't get me wrong, there are some elements in what they're saying that are absolutely true, but there are ways to go about it. Another thing as well is, from training to be a breastfeeding peer support worker, I'm in a lot of pages of breastfeeding, and again, that anger, there are so many people in these breastfeeding peer support pages that are friendly and helpful. They just want to educate and train and teach people. And then there are angry people that are like, if you don't breastfeed your baby, you're not giving your baby the best chance possible. How could you think about giving formula? And it's just mean. And again, there are definitely things that people say that are true, but it's how you say it. And if your way of saying things is to humiliate people and put people down and make people feel bad, you're just not going to have a successful business. So for me, when it comes to the breastfeeding peer support work that I do, I see my aim as educating people, providing information and answers, someone to talk to, some support, motivation and encouragement. That's how I see my role. My role is not to belittle people, to tell people that if they don't give their baby breast milk, they're not giving their baby the best start. Whether there's any truth in that or not is irrelevant. It's how you deliver that information. And if we're belittling and humiliating people and putting people down and making them feel bad about their choices, then how are we going to give them the information that they need to make their own decision when we're being so unkind? It's just not nice. Now, we know that people that work with Arbonne products, that these products are so good. We know that they're not watered down, they're not bulked, they've not got chemicals in. We know that they're better than anything else on this entire planet. We've seen for ourselves, we've seen thousands of people post their before and after photos, their testimonials. We've seen it over and over again. We see it on a daily basis. People having amazing results with these products when they've tried everything else to no avail. However, how we talk about that is in two formats. We can either be kind about that information, and people that want to know, they will listen, or we can be mean about it by going, you're stupid, you use shop bought products that have got chemicals in, parabens have been found in cancers, and you're using products with parabens in, how stupid can you be? Yes, there is some elements of truth in that, but that's not a kind way to talk about what you know. So you definitely need to work on, well, you don't, but I did, and I have done, work on how you deliver the information that you have. And one of the best ways to learn how to be good at delivering that information is to befriend somebody on social media that is not good at delivering information, whether that is going back to what I've said, breastfeeding, peer support work, having a vegan lifestyle, or using toxic free products. Whatever it is, it could be anything, something that someone's passionate, even like fox hunting, for and against, or abortion, for and against, whatever it is, what someone's really passionate about. Look at how they deliver that information. Are they delivering that information in a kind, compassionate way, in a way that is, this is what I know, ask me anything, if you want to go down this path, I'm going to support you, I'm going to motivate you, I'm going to encourage you when it's hard, I'm going to be here for you, I'm going to be a shoulder to cry on? Or are they angry and desperate and mean about it? And I definitely think this is where personal development comes in as well, listening to the audios, going to trainings. This is a skill-based business, and we do have to learn skills to be good at network marketing. Not many people come into network marketing with the skills that will enable them to straight away be good at it. 99% of us have to learn them, and that's fine, because this is a business that anybody can learn from scratch, myself included. But to learn these skills, it's going to trainings, it's listening to online trainings, it's reading the books, it's listening to CDs, and some people will cram in maybe 100 hours worth of learning about network marketing quite quickly, and then other people will cram it, will do 100 hours of learning and spread it over a year, so it takes them longer. It's all based on how much time you put together to learn about this business. Like somebody that completes university in 3 years could also do what they did and cram it into a year. It's just that they're cramming in more hours, and that's the same with this business, like pilot hours. It doesn't matter how long you've been doing it in terms of time, it's how many hours you've got in to learn about it. So we do need to learn the skills of network marketing, and we do need to learn about the products that we're recommending and using and tailoring to our clients' needs, and that takes time. And as long as we're prepared to give up some of our time, give up TV, give up going out drinking, give up some time towards our business, like you would if you owned any business, we do need to give up time to work on knowing what we need to know to make this business a success. As long as you're willing to do that, and you're willing to be genuine, you're willing to be kind, compassionate, you're willing to answer questions, you're willing to help your clients with the motivation that they need to stick with what it is they need to be doing. Because obviously if they're doing the nutrition and they're implementing daily habits, because like we all know with Arbonne, it's not a fad, it's not a diet, it's implementing daily healthy habits. We need to be there to support them, to guide them, to help them, to be a good friend. And this is a relationship business. This is a friend-to-friend business. We might not initially know our clients. They might have been referred to us from a friend of a friend, but we build up that friendship. We ring them, we make sure they're okay, how you getting on? Is the skincare range that you've ordered correct for your skin? If not, let me exchange it for you and sort you out something else. It's giving that above and beyond service, and by doing that it is building up those skills as well. So the point of me recording this was to say, have somebody in your life that you've met from social media or wherever that maybe does work a business or is passionate about something, but they do it all wrong, and you just cringe when they write something. You think, oh my gosh, you can't write that, why are you so desperate, oh my gosh. And that will really help you learn what not to be like. So I hope this has been useful, because what I've just said I did in the beginning. It's been incredibly useful for me, incredibly useful, and it's helped me learn about what I don't want to be like, which in turn has helped me do what I do want to do, and that has reflected in my business. So I hope you found this useful. Bye.